The three key factors that determine how much marketing investment you should have in brand versus near-term demand generation efforts to generate fast ROI is 1, how competitive is your space? 2, what is the length of your sales cycle? And 3, how much trust is needed for somebody to buy and integrate to your product? Let's first dive into number 1, how competitive is your space? The more competitive your space, the more important brand is. For CMOs who are in a very crowded space, likely in a mature market, we recommend that you're allocating more and more of your money toward brand investments that are long-term instead of short-term ROI and payoff. Second, length of your sales cycle. If you're a high ACV, long enterprise sales cycle, you want to be investing more money and time into long-term brand efforts. These long sales cycles are complex, confusing, and involve many stakeholders. So positive brand perception is going to be critical to driving success in sales and generating a long-term pipeline. And third, how much trust is needed in your product. If you're a security company, for example, you're going to want to make sure to invest more money and time into long-term brand efforts because the perception that you're a secure, advanced, mature, safe option for their needs is critical if you're going to want to get interested buyers. So again, to summarize, how competitive is your product? What's the length of your sales cycle and the amount of trust needed in your product? If you're a competitive space, if you have a long sales cycle and there's a lot of trust needed in your product, you're going to want to put more like 60 to 70% of the dollars you spend on marketing more toward long-term brand efforts. If your space is not that competitive, you have a shorter term sales cycle and there isn't a lot of trust needed to try your product, then you can spend more like 80 to 90% of your money on short-term, fast-moving demand gen efforts that generates quick pipeline. Hopefully this is a helpful guideline or framework for how CMOs should be having the conversation at the board level around the philosophy or strategy of your near-term versus long-term brand investments.